Hello everyone, this is Jay and welcome back to my channel. I have been trying to watch the trilogy for the Lord of the Rings. So I started with the first one, the Fellowship of the Ring, and it turned out to be the extended edition. So it was a long movie, I had a long reaction. So what I did was I split it into three and I just uploaded it every day. And thank you so much for those of you who subscribe to the channel, left your comments and gave me a thumbs up as well on the video. Your subscriptions and your comments and likes helps me immensely, but nevertheless, so today we are moving on to the Two Towers and I'm very much looking forward to watching this one because last one ended and Sam and Frodo were heading to their, I do not know, not a good destiny that I thought. So I really want to see what's going to happen to them, and just like the previous one, this is again the extended edition, so it's a long movie. I expect the reaction video is going to be a long one as well. Thank you very much for coming and joining me. I know most of you who are coming here is because you love the series, The Lord of the Rings. So I really hope I'm doing justice to what you like as well. And I'm sure you have your own comments, how you think about the movie. Please leave a comment down below. And also if you would like to have a look at the full length reaction video, it is on the Patreon page. You're welcome to go join and have a look as well. So without further ado, let's go and check out our video for today. This starting from here gives me hope. I think they are showing this because I don't think Gandalf is dead. I think he's coming back. I have a good reason to believe it. They wouldn't go visit this one at the beginning. Well, that's great. How come Gandalf is not catching fire? Doesn't make sense. I mean, he's surrounded by fire, he's pretty much on top of fire, and he's not catching fire? I really love that music, really love it.
Gandalf! What is it, Mr. Frodo? Nothing.
It was just a dream? I really hope now Frodo can see certain things that others can't. I really hope it was going to be reality and Gandalf is gonna come back. If it was just a dream, it's disappointing.
Just a dream. Gotcha! Grab it, Mr. Frodo! Oh, wait! Mr. Frodo! I think I found the bottom.
No shit.
Well, there's nothing for it. It's one of my nuts. Won't come free in a hurry.
Sam.
Are you Elvish rope? Mr. Frodo?
It's the ring, isn't it?
It's getting heavier.
How is he gonna carry it like that? He's already too tired. It's
What
too
food have we got left?
Well, let me see.
burdensome.
Oh, yes. Lovely. Lambus bread.
That's Gollum's scent? Oh, poor Gollum. What has happened to you?
Thieves. They're thieves. They're filthy little thieves.
No, Gollum, you lost it.
Where is it? They stole it from us.
They didn't steal it, Gollum. You lost it.
Them.
It's
We
different.
hate them. It's ours it is, and we want it.
No! Oh!
This is Sting. Release him, or I'll cut your throat.
Whoa, Frodo can be that?
No! That would kill us! Kill us!
It's no more than you deserve! Maybe he
No,
does
Gollum is rather dramatic, isn't he?
but now that I see him, I do pity him.
Me too. It's just a slave.
We'll be nice to them if they be nice to us. Yes. Under pressure.
I don't know whether to trust him. But I do
I don't
pity
believe
him.
you! Get down! Sam down! Sam! He's trying to trick us!
Follow me.
He has a bit of a twisted mind, I believe. Can't blame the guy. Oh, these things!
Mary!
3 days of night's pursuit. No food, no rest. No sign of our quarry, but what bare rock can tell.
Poor guy. Hey. Yeah, the trial to the rescue.
Together, my lord Sauron, we shall rule this Middle Earth.
How did he have that eye there?
We will drive the machine of war with the sword and the spear and the iron fist of the orc.
That doesn't look that good. Wow.
Armed and ready to march within 2 weeks.
But my lord, there are too many. They cannot all be armed in time. We don't have the means. We don't have enough fuel to feed the fires.
The forest of Fangorn lies on our doorstep. Burn it.
Yes.
Gentlemen, I think we found the cause of global warming. Saruman. He's gonna cut off that whole forest. Now we know why New Zealanders recently keep having the hottest of their winters. Saruman.
Your son is badly wounded, my lord.
He was ambushed by orcs.
If we don't defend our country,
Saruman will take it by force.
That is a lie. Why do you lay these troubles on an already troubled mind? Can you not see? Your uncle is wearied by your malcontent, your warmongering.
Warmongering? How long is it since Saruman bought you? What was the promised price, Screamer?
Exactly.
When all the men are dead, you will take your share of the treasure?
You are banished forthwith from the kingdom of Rohan, all its domains, under pain of death.
You have no authority here. Your orders mean nothing.
This order does not come from me. It comes from the king. He signed it this morning.
Such a manipulating guy? Oh my god! Why is the king ruling when he's so alien?
I'm starving. We ain't had nothing but maggoty bread for 3 stinking days.
Why can't we have some meat? What about them?
Ooh, they look tasty. Get back, scum! The prisoners go to Saruman, alive and unspoiled.
Just a mouthful. A bit off the flank.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys!
No, I don't think so.
Call for help. Squeal. No one's gonna save you now.
Did it step on him?
Rises. Blood has been spilled this night.
What business? There's an elf, a man, and a dwarf having the Ritter mark. Speak quickly. I am Aragorn, son of Arwen. This is Gimli, son of Gloin, and Legolas of the Woodland Realm. We are friends of Rohan, and of Théoden, your king. Théoden no longer recognizes.
I actually like the way they introduce themselves. I'm Aragorn and son of da da da. I'm this da da da, son of this and this. I think that's what it used to be, isn't it? A long time ago. That most of us, we will be the son or daughter of this person. And you are so proud to tell about it because maybe the achievement, it doesn't have to be your father is a warlord or like someone so high above. It can be your father is the tailor of the city or the town, but that's how you are known and you're proud of it. I don't know, I thought it's a very interesting way of introducing themselves.
We are no spies. We track a party of Uruk-hai westward across the plain. They've taken 2 of our friends captive.
The Uruks are destroyed. We slaughtered them during the night.
But there were 2 hobbits. Did you see 2 hobbits with them?
We left none alive. We piled the carcasses and burned them.
Did the horse actually step on them?
Sorry. Hasselfeld, Edoras! Look for your
Those
friends,
2 hobbits gained
but do
2
not trust to
horses.
hope. It has forsaken these lands.
We ride north!
Oh, the scenery is so beautiful. The city. I think they're still alive. I think they're still alive. Very well. Ooh. Oh.
A hobbit lay here. And the other. They crawled.
Tracks lead away from the battle.
Into Fangorn Forest.
Fangorn. What madness drove me there?
Come here!
Trees! I'm a tree.
He's gone.
Another one. Ooh. Ooh.
Let's put a maggot hole in your belly. Little orcs.
It's talking, Mary. The tree is talking.
Tree? I am no tree. I am an Ent.
Stump. Oh, okay.
Tree herder. A shepherd of the forest. Don't talk to it, Mary. Don't encourage it.
Treebeard, some call me.
We're hobbits! Halflings! Giant boat!
Maybe you are, and maybe you aren't. The White Wizard will know.
White wizard.
Who's the white wizard? Saruman.
Come, master. We will take you on safe paths through the mist. No birdsies to eat. No crunchable birdsies. We are famished. Yes, famished. We are precious.
What does Gollum eat? Bread? A fish! Fish! A worm. Okay. Good protein.
Tasty.
No, jeez.
Chokes us.
Palate.
We can't eat hobbit food. We must starve.
Well, starve
Such
then.
a dramatic
Good
guy.
riddance.
Oh, cruel hobbit. He does not care if we be hungry. Once
Gollum.
takes
Nom,
hold
nom,
of
nom,
us,
Nope.
let's go.
Nope.
Don't touch me.
Oh, poor Gollum. Oh, that was quite sad. Ooh, there's dead people.
There are dead things. Dead faces in the water.
Ugh. They're like dead bodies in sulfuric acid or something. It's like preserved. Where is Frodo going?
Frodo!
No, 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 no. Oh! Oh, it's one of those things when he puts the ring that he sees them.
Gollum?
Don't follow the lights.
Is he getting so attached to it? I think he is. It's a bit scary.
So bright, so beautiful. Ah, precious.
Gollum understands you, Frodo.
What did you say?
Master should be resting. Master needs to keep up his strength.
You were not so very different from a hobbit once, were you? Smeagol.
Smeagol.
What did you call me?
That was your name once, wasn't it? A long time ago. Ah! Black Riders!
Hide!
I thought they were dead!
Dead? No, you cannot kill them, no.
Right, dragons?
Wolves! Wraiths on wolves! They are calling for the precious.
Oh, don't.
It's alright. This forest is old. Very old.
How old?
Full of memory. And anger. The trees are speaking to each other.
Dwarf better put his sex
Know your axe.
somewhere else.
They have feelings, my friend. The elves began it. Waking up the trees. Teaching them to speak. The white wizard approaches.
Saruman.
Do not let him speak. He will put a spell on us.
Was it Saruman or someone else? But I think it was Saruman, right?
We must be quick.
White wizard.
You are tracking the footsteps of two young hobbits.
Who are you?
Sounds like Saruman.
Show yourself!
Gandalf?
It cannot be.
I don't get it.
I mistook you for Saruman.
I am Saruman. Rather Saruman as he should have been. From the lowest dungeon to the highest peak, I fought him the Balrog of Morgoth. Until at last I threw down my enemy and smote his ruin upon the mountainside. I've been sent back until my task is done. And I come back to you now. At the turn of the tide.
Yes.
One stage of your journey is over. Another begins.
Nights.
We must travel to Edoras with all speed.
Edoras? That is no short distance.
We hear of trouble in Rohan. It goes ill with the king.
Yes, and it will not be easily cured.
Are we to leave those poor hobbits here in this horrid...
I reckon the Gandalf went through fire that it straightened his hair, and then he was frozen in snow that it whitened his hair, and he had a haircut. That's what I noticed. And then he changed his name, Gandalf the White.
Dark, dank, tree-infested.
So happy to have him back, seriously.
I mean,
Relief.
charming. Quite charming. Forest.
That's a beautiful house, isn't it?
Shadowfax
Oh.
is the lord of all horses, and has been my friend through many dangers.
How come the other horse didn't bow down?
Come back to me. Come back to me and say my land is best. Sleep, little childlings. Heed no nightly noise.
He will use his puppet Saruman to destroy Rohan. War is coming. Rohan must defend itself, and therein lies our first challenge, for Rohan is weak and ready to fall. The king's mind is enslaved. It's a low device of Saruman's. Frodo must finish this task alone.
He's not alone. Sam went with him.
Did he? Did he indeed? Good. Yes, very good.
The black gate of Mordor.
Save us.
Actually, they have done wonderful scenes here, isn't it? Like how the scale of things, and you actually I know it's graphics, but it's really, you feel like you're so tiny than this massive thing that is right in front of you. And I feel like we see the world like the hobbits are seeing these tiny creatures in this massive, this fortress looking thing. But I really hope they don't end up in shackles, as there's something telling me they will.
Open it!
They're gonna run? How are they gonna get past?
I can see a way down!
Sam, no!
Oh! How did it appear like a rock though? Okay, now you better run. Dash. Give it a dash.
I do not ask you to come with me, Sam. I know, Mr. Frodo. I doubt even these elvish cloaks will light us in there.
No, Master! They catch you! They catch you! And the precious is wanting to go back to him. But we mustn't let him have it. No! There's another way. More secret. A dark way.
Why are these
of this before.
He's led us this far, Sam.
Mr. Frodo, no.
He's been true to his word. Lead the way, Smeagol.
Good spear always helps.
Smeagol. I hope he's right, Sam. I hope Frodo is right. Yeah. Oh, they are going to Rohan.
Oh, he must have died sometime in the night. What a tragedy for the king to lose his only son and heir. I understand.
This guy looks like a dead carcass. What is he talking about? He has such a spiteful mind. He really looks like a dead carcass, and I think the dead person looks better than him.
His passing is hard to accept, especially now that your brother has deserted you.
Leave me alone, Snake!
So fair. So cold. Like a morning with pale spring still clinging to winter's chill.
I don't get their relationship. What's going on? He's got her under a spell or something?
Your words are poison.
Do the people in the city know that the king's son is dead?
You'll find more cheer in a graveyard.
I must agree, though.
Ah. I cannot allow you before Théoden king so armed. Gandalf Graham. Your staff.
Oh. No, you would not part an old man from his walking stick.
My lord, Gandalf the Grey is coming.
It's Gandalf the White. You're not up to date, my friend.
He's a herald of woe.
Why should I welcome you, Gandalf Stormcrow?
A just question, my liege. Late is the hour in which this conjurer chooses to appear.
Keep your forked tongue behind your teeth. I have not passed through fire and death to bandy crooked words with a witless worm.
Well done.
I told you to take the wizard's staff!
Théoden, son of Thengel.
If I go, Théoden dies.
You did not kill me. You will not kill him.
Rohan is mine. Be gone.
I thought this guy couldn't talk and do anything. What the hell happened to him? Like, he was like ailing and dying, and he was... So I think he was under Saruman's spell, that he was like so taken over by his power, and he was listening to that guy. Oh, this is very interesting. I thought this is like a half-dead person. I'm a bit confused now. What? Does his daughter know that it's him? Oh! Does he know that his son is dead? Oh?
I know your face.
Oh. It's like losing your parent to Alzheimer's or something. Like, you're there but they don't know you. But at least that you can understand it's a sickness. This is a spell. Was a spell. Why?
Where is my son?
Beloquen havat freone frecan forthon sendet his trune dires and Maya Deoros.
Sometimes it's interesting, isn't it? Even though we don't understand a word that is being said about something, we just find it really sad. Sometimes music can be having such a fun influence on you. You don't have to understand the words, but you can express the emotion.
No parent should have to bury their child.
Indeed. Indeed. It's so sad for those parents who have to actually see their children passing away. So sad. Really don't wish it on anyone.
This is but a taste of the terror that Saruman will unleash. Ride out and meet him head on. Draw him away from your women and children.
Emer is loyal to you. His men will return and fight for their king.
I know what it is you want of me, but I will not bring further death to my people.
I feel like it was a bit too... I know he's a king and he has to... As a king you have to make tough decisions in short notice. There's not really time to dilly-dally and wait. But he's mourning the loss of his son. Whether it's a king or an everyday Tom, Dick and Harry, your son is your son. So as his father, maybe he's feeling protective, very protective over this whole situation. Maybe that's why those kind of emotions are taking over, that I do understand what he said as well, because by now his legions must have gone far away, how to bring them home and then gather all of them together and then go for a war. But at the same time I think he realizes how much he has lost, how many lives been lost from his county, his kingdom, while he was under a spell. And at the same time, with the loss of his son, he's feeling quite protective over his people. Maybe that's why he took this decision to rather protect them rather than going ahead with a war. I think I do understand that, you know, that's how I take it actually.
Look to my coming. At first light on the 5th day. At dawn, look to the east.
We should start saying that, like, not like, oh, I'll be coming on Friday. No, look for my coming on at the first light of the 5th day. It gives you some excitement, right? You'll have to count. Now we have this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of system. I don't know. I thought it's quite interesting.
His name is Rhaegar. He was my cousin's horse.
Rhaegar. Seen around my skinwich. Turn this fellow free. He has seen enough of war.
Oh, he has PTSD. Yeah, actually, isn't it? Like when we really think about, I don't think we think enough about the situation the soldiers are going through, even in nowadays, like the trauma they are going through war, and after they come back home, you condition them to go to a war, but you never decondition them. So they're like this lost souls. It's really sad because of PTSD. So thinking about those days, like I really wonder how the animals actually took it. I know the animals don't think like humans, but they do feel sort of fear as well, and how they are with their peripheral vision, how they see things and how it really affects them. I wonder how it must have been for those war horses, isn't it? Must have been really tough. They must have had really tough and rough lives. So many things that they actually did not intend to see, but because we wanted their help in our battles, they had to go through them with us. I think food for thought.
You stink of horse.
Okay. What do you smell like?
The
I wonder
man.
if it smells like incense sticks.
Was he from Gondor?
Oaks.
No, from the north. One of the Dunedain rangers, I thought he was. His cloth was poor.
Why is Aragorn getting involved with this lady? Doesn't he have someone who's waiting back in the Elven land? I hope it's just a flame.
You've some skill with a blade.
I want to help him, Sam. Why? Because I have to believe he can come back.
Frodo is worried for his own desire that is getting strengthening by the day for the ring. I think that's why he wants to believe that Smeagol will have a return. He will be able to redeem, and then he will be able to get out of this whole slavery that he's having towards the ring. Oh,
Master's my friend. You don't have any friends. Nobody likes you. Not listening. I'm not listening. I hate you. I hate you.
I really like this duality in this. Even though they are talking about this Gollum, this Smeagol, this is the duality of a person, isn't it? We all have this angel and demon in us. We all have this thing. Sometimes we believe in ourselves, the good side of us in us, and then maybe the bad side sometimes question and laugh at you. I do not know. I see this as this Smeagol's character is the just a reflection of the duality of the man. It's very interesting.
Who are they?
Wicked men, servants of Sauron. They are going to Mordor. The Dark One is gathering all armies to him. It won't be long now. He will soon be ready.
Ready to do what?
To make
to you.
War. The last war that will cover all the world in shadow.
We've got to get moving. Come on, Sam. It's an elephant.
It's an elephant with 4 tusks. Yeah.
No one at home will believe this.
I really like Sam's positivity and his belief that he will go back home one day. I wonder how they're gonna track back home, but then he always have this like things like what he would do going back home, like the stories that he would share with the people back home. So sweet. I think that's the spirit that keeps him going, and I'm sure it helps Frodo too.
Where is she? The woman who gave you that jewel.
Our time here is ending. Arwen's time is ending. Let her go. Let her take the ship into the west. Let her bear away her love for you to the Undying Lands. There it will be evergreen.
My lord?
She is sailing to the Undying Lands with all that's left of her kin.
This happened.
What is it? What do you see?
We're under attack!
All riders to the head of the column!
Come on!
Aragorn really shouldn't have let that guy go. He went and gave the whole news to him. I'm not for killing, but then it was stupid. Why did he let him go? What happened to Aragorn?
So few of you have returned.
Our people are safe.
Lord Aragorn. Where is he?
He fell.
Oh, that's so sad.
Draw all our forces behind the wall. Bar the gate and set a watch on the surrounds.
A new power is rising. Its victory is at hand.
I wonder how the people can downstairs, or the orcs down far down, can see him raising his hand or just speaking like that. Like there's a loudspeaker or something.
This night, the land will be stained with the blood of Rohan.
He's alive! I knew he's going to be... is he okay? Oh, you fool, get up. The horse is saying. Oh. Oh, this was so sweet, the horse.
He is not coming back. Why do you linger here when there is no hope?
There is still hope.
If Sauron is defeated and Aragorn made king and all that you hope for comes true, you will still have to taste the bitterness of mortality.
It's interesting. I sense a bit of the belief of even in Buddhism, since all life is suffering. Being alive is suffering, and yes, love is suffering, because the more you get attached to something, the harder it gets to depart, but depart you must. So I do not know, here it is shown as, so your solution is to be mortal and then just the immortal, and then just be away from this kind of worldly life in the possessions, right? But like I felt like there's a bit of a reference to it, to like the nirvana in Buddhism, where you are not to be born again, hence you are, when you reach enlightenment, then you are away from the suffering eventually.
Frodo begins to understand. The quest will claim his life. You know this. You have foreseen
Will it?
It is the risk we all took.
Will it really claim his life?
In the gathering dark, the will of the ring grows strong.
My men tell me that you are orc spies.
Spies? Now wait just a minute.
Well, if you're not spies, then who are you?
We are hobbits of the Shire. Frodo Baggins is my name, and this is Samwise Gamgee.
Your bodyguard?
His gardener.
Just think about the horror to find your brother like that.
For Gandalf! For Gandalf! For Gandalf!
He looked like he had a lot of men, just like Saruman is having right now with the orcs.
Remember today, little brother? Today, life is good.
What? He's here.
Who's that?
Oh, one moment of peace can he not give us that?
Where is he? Where is Gondor's finest? Where is my firstborn?
Father!
There's a father. So why...
But for Faramir, the city would still be standing. Were you not entrusted to protect it?
I would have done, but our numbers were too few.
Oh, too few. You let the enemy walk in and take it on a whim.
Why do some parents do that? Can be the king or the queen or whoever it is. Sometimes the parents are the ones who really kill the confidence of these children. Like, at the end of the day, as a child, you look up to your parents' thought, your parents' opinion about you. It matters so much. Doesn't matter what your parent is. It's nothing to do with how educated or uneducated or what kind of a position they hold or where they are. It doesn't matter. For every child, I find, like, I stand to be corrected, but I have noticed many times in my life that children always, it doesn't matter what age you are as well. Sometimes, yes, well, the older you get, sometimes you can actually brush it past and not think about it, but it really matters to children what the parents think. If the parents are proud of their children, if they show it, if they tell them, acknowledge it, it really boosts their confidence as humans. But just see how cruel it is for a father to just treat one child and like hail him like a hero and everything, all the praises, and then the other son you put him down. Well, that shows for me, I think it shows the huge weakness in the father. Nothing to do with the child here. It's the father who's having a huge weakness.
That is not my intent.
You give him no credit, and yet he tries to do your will.
Exactly.
If there's need to go to Rivendell, send me in his stead.
You? Oh, I
Come
see.
on.
A chance for Faramir, Captain of Gondor, to show his quality. I think not. I trust this mission only to your brother. The one who will not fail me.
Oh, come on. Seriously? What father is that? It's pathetic. He has such... I feel like he has such low self-esteem, so he's trying to push down one of his sons below him. Smeagol has to be his following. Oh, poor guy.
To enter the Forbidden Pool bears the penalty of death.
He is our guide. Come, Smeagol. Nice, Smeagol. That's it. Come on.
He sounds deceiving.
Don't hurt him!
Are you... Why?
That's enough.
Why? You poor thing. Oh.
Answer me.
Why? Why do you have to do that?
The ring of power within my grasp.
Oh, come. Oh.
Chance for Faramir, Captain of Gondor, to show his quality.
Oh no. Okay, I think it's time for Frodo to put the ring on.
The ring will go to Gondor.
what's shown here with all the water, the mountains, the trees. It's absolute opposite to what's right outside my window. It's all apartments. Yes, we've got trees, but oh come on. Oh, I envy this place.
The Ents have not troubled about the wars of men and wizards for a very long time.
I would love to be carried by a tree. Yeah, I know he talks a lot and it's slow and things, but it's interesting. I would love to be carried by a tree, but even though it will be really scary at first. He seems to be caring. Tree gathering. Is it? Yeah.
I'm to be sent with the women into the caves.
That is an honorable charge.
You do not command the others to stay. They fight beside you because they would not be parted from you. Because they love you.
How did it come to this?
You are under a spell. And it all came to this. I hope some help arrives. Not much hope here.
We have trusted you this far, you have not led us astray. That is no Orcorn.
Open the gate!
Help! Help has arrived! Oh? Oh! Elves!
Possible. I bring word from Elrond of Rivendell. An alliance once existed between elves and men. Long ago we fought and died together.
3,000 years ago.
We come to honor that allegiance.
You can have a bit more help though. A bit more help. Oh, the poor boy. I think even the elves are questioning themselves, isn't it? Oh, there's a whole country coming towards them.
Let's hope they last the night.
This dwarf is such a pessimistic guy of everything. But it adds to the whole vibe about the movie. I think the women and the elderly, they're so helpless, isn't it? Yes, they are safe, the children, but your loved ones are in the forefront of this war. I think, like the lady said, like, I'd rather be with my loved one next to him or her and fighting. And like, yeah, I do not know whether I will have the valor to die the way these men are pushed towards to do that. But you do not want to let them be alone at a time like that. It's a difficult situation for both parties. How are they gonna fight with swords when they're on the wall and these things are down? I don't get it. Obviously the bows and arrows help. Didn't they discuss what they're gonna do? Why did that guy go ahead and then just shoot? They need to get a command, isn't it? You did everything but you did not discuss that? Because these farmers and all, they wouldn't know what to do.
So it begins. We have agreed. You are not orcs.
What kind
Well,
of
that's good news.
decision is that?
And what about Saruman?
Now don't be hasty, Master Meriadoc.
Hasty?
I think by the time these guys decide, the war will be over, the world has ended. Oh, no wonder these things are happening in the forest. Ay, 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 ay. Ooh, look at the bladders. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. But aren't they mortal? Saruman's army is never ending. They are like ants. Keep coming and coming and coming. They're like, are they like multiplying on the Oh? There's another.
Oh, come on, we can take him. Trust me. I cannot jump the distance, you'll have to trust me. Don't tell the elf.
Not a word.
This guy. How do their arrows keep replenishing, even though they're just like keep shooting non-stop arrows? That I know I shouldn't make things sense, but that's interesting.
Always trying to get somewhere with it. Oh.
Will he bring his colleagues and go?
There is no curse in Elvish, Entish, or the tongues of men.
Yes, yes.
It's calling to him, Sam. His eye is almost on me. Hold on, Mr. Rohan. Be all right.
Oh, he's saying we'll get through it together, but he can't see it. Oh no! Look at Frodo!
They're here. So much death.
Oh, come on, King.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
At first light on the 5th day, at dawn, look to the east.
Gandalf is coming. Look at the numbers. I don't think they have killed even 100. Looks like there's 15,000, not 10,000. Taking revenge. Yes. Yes.
Hold on, little hobbit!
Oh, Frodo. Oh. You're just going to be there like that. Oh, he's gonna put it on? Frodo? Frodo, get your bearings.
It's me.
Frodo.
It's your Sam.
Doesn't Frodo's eyes look like Smeagol's? They both look the same.
Folk in those stories had lots of chances of turning back, only they didn't. They kept going.
Yeah, you have to.
There's some good in this world, Mr. Frodo.
Yeah.
And it's worth fighting for.
True. Very true. Ooh, those are running back.
Stay out of the forest!
Are the trees gonna devour them? Go these two. Oh, that's a whole pantry full.
Captain Faramir, you've shown your quality, sir.
Yes, you have indeed.
The very highest.
Why do you do that to him?
Go, Frodo. May death find you quickly, if you bring them to harm.
Oh, poor Smeagol. I feel sorry for the boy.
Keep up.
The battle for Helm's Deep is over. The battle for Middle-earth is about to begin.
I wonder if we'll ever be put into songs or tales. What? Frodo wouldn't have got far without Sam.
Indeed, you wish he wouldn't.
Now, Mr. Frodo. Samwise the Brave.
Master betrayed us. Wicked, tricksy, false. Filthy little myth. Precious. And we'll be the master.
No,
Follow it. Who knows?
We are the
Eyes
slave.
always watching. Kill them both.
No.
Yes. No.
No, no,
Feelings too.
Oh, poor guy. He's having a battle with his
Where are you?
own self.
Good light. Come on, hobbits. Long ways to go yet. Smeagol will show you the way. Follow me.
Oh no, the bad side took over again? Oh god. Long way to go. So hello friends, I'm done with watching the whole movie. As before, this is a long movie. Oh, from the beginning, from the get-go, I had a really good feeling that Gandalf is gonna come back. Yes, there were times that you're like, oh, is it for real? Was it a dream? But the fantastic thing happened this time is Gandalf is back. There's so much more hope for this whole mission now. And not that the rest were incapable, but Gandalf at that depth to the whole story, and he's like the leader, he's guiding them, this elder, you know, so it's really fantastic to have him back. In this movie we are getting to know a lot more about Gollum. Smeagol, I think Smeagol sounds much better. So yes, his intentions are unclear because he's still a slave to this ring. So he's sometimes having mixed emotions, but I think I've actually pitied that character. I feel really sorry for him, and he's having a huge battle within himself, whether to let his good side come over and help these two hobbits get to their mission, and he knows how
destructive that ring is, so just to help that mission, or else is he just want to have that power, but actually he knows that he's not going to have it. He's going to be just taken away by its master. But I really like Smeagol's character. I know he did something that he could have done differently. Why did he lead them to the Blackgates? But you understand, yes, like he said, yes, the master asked him to take to this place, but not which route to take. So it looks really fantastic. I really love the scenery, the beauty of nature. Oh, that's something I just can't really explain. I can't put it into words. I felt really sorry for the King of Rohan. It's a fantastic movie again. How many wonderful things happened there. The best thing was Gandalf going and helping out King of Rohan. That was superb. I really enjoyed that part, and it was really sad to see but even though he recovered from his spell, it was really sad to see him figuring out that his son has died, and how many things have actually crumbled down in his kingdom thanks to him being under this whole spell. I was really surprised. Why did Aragorn let that guy go away? Because you know he's gonna go and feed all the information to Saruman. I was really surprised at that. Not that I'm supporting bloodshed, but he's a conniving person. So I was really surprised why Aragorn did that. It was interesting to learn the story between Aragorn and Arwen back in Elfland, and it's really sad. Like I mentioned, I do understand Arwen's father's intentions. Yes, eventually she's gonna be heard one day. That's something that we all undertake without knowing. When we really love someone, we get so attached, we become affectionate, but eventually one day you have to let go. You are going to be in pain and sadness, either party. Anyway, moving on, it was really interesting to learn Faramir was Boromir's brother, and the way he had to find his brother's death is very sad. But I really found their father was such a evil character. He was putting down his own younger son. He was doubting him. He was really pushing down, like ripping apart his self-esteem. It's pathetic. You can create a horrible person by doing so, especially when a parent does that to a child. So that was really disturbing to see. I can see that there's so much pain, and he always wants to prove who he is, what he can do to his father, because his father only sees his older brother. It's really sad, but I think this is not going to end up in a great way, because there is something for him to prove, and now he has Frodo and the ring. So not the greatest thing, but hey ho. And it was a fantastic movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. There was action, a lot of fighting, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of sadness, but at the same time there were really good things happening in this one. So last time I was really sad seeing Gandalf fall into the darkness through the fire, but he came back, and he came back with an upgrade to himself as the Gandalf the White, and so he's actually taking the character or the place where Saruman was supposed to be taken in their community. It was really great to see the trio of the Aragorn, the dwarf, and the master dwarf and the elf together. So them bonding together, and actually them fighting wars together, them bringing with Gandalf, bringing the communities together. It was really sweet to see them
first time seeing Gandalf, because they all thought he was dead as well. And then it was really heartwarming when they could bring all the communities together and then fight the wars in war in Rohan with the king and the elves and everyone's help. It was fantastic. Yes, actually, the way they did it with Saruman's army, I thought it was really overwhelming. Like, you feel like in the end, like, did they actually do anything? Even though they have been killing so many, that you feel like, oh, they killed 100 when like 100,000 came at that time. But overall, I think it was a fantastic piece. There was good and bad together, so it was really good. And from the characters, I thoroughly enjoyed Smeagol's character. I find they have used this character to represent the duality of human. So we all have that goodness in us, and at the same time this ugly side in us. So it's just that there's this constant fight in between those good side and the bad side in Smeagol. I really like the way they represented it. You feel for the character like of Smeagol, and I don't know, I felt actually sorry for the guy, because he's so enslaved to the ring, and he's so consumed by it. Like, look at him, and he's just like starving. He can't, but he has to be next to the ring. That's what it is for him. Unfortunately, I think for towards the end, he's again losing his trust in the master, because he did not understand why Frodo went and asked him to get out of that pond when then the soldiers came and just took over him. So I think he is now having a bit of a grudge. So the end is a bit questionable, because is he going to really lead them into the wrong place? But having Sam keeps Frodo grounded, because Frodo is getting absolutely attached to the ring. You can see that he really he's getting that power hunger, and then he becomes himself for a while. Again, he goes into it. I'm worried for the next one. I'm worried that there may be harm coming to Sam from Frodo, because there was a bit of an inclination for that during this movie. So I'm worried for that. But then the tree characters were fantastic. It was like, even though it doesn't happen in real life, it was like the trees and nature taking revenge for what humans did to them. And I really like that elderly looked in the tree, and then how he was just talking about things and don't be hasty. I thought it was fantastic. It takes them like years to discuss about something. That's what the elderly do, right? You talk about everything under the sun, and it takes hours anyway. So it was fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. It's a really good movie. The music pieces, the soundtracks are fantastic. Thoroughly enjoyed them, and the scenery. Really, I love the nature that they are showing. So I'm very much looking forward to the next movie. I will watch it tomorrow and then edit it and send it out. Again, for all of you, thank you so much for watching these videos. It means the world to me. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and please subscribe to the channel. It really helps me. I would be uploading the full reaction video on the Patreon page. And I also wish to do like a poll to discuss what are the upcoming movies to watch for the upcoming weeks and months. So if you would like to, you can actually head on to Patreon page to give me a little bit more support, and also to participate on the polls, and at the same time to watch the full-length reaction video. Just wanted to let you know, I do work full-time. I have a full-time job, and this I do in the evening or throughout the weekend. So I would like to spend a bit more time, so it depends on your support on this as well. Thank you so much for being here. It means the world to me. and I hope you enjoy the movie yourself as well. And may you have a great day wherever you are, and thank you again for being here.
YouTube backend analytics shows me that sadly only 5 to 6% of my viewers watch my videos till the end. That includes all my long and detailed outros that have my quotes, takeaways, and my movie commentary. So, moving forward, all my YouTube reactions will have much shorter outros, and any of you who are interested can watch the full-length outro along with my full-length movie reaction over on my Patreon page. To clarify to everybody, a full-length movie reaction means a full movie runs behind in the background while I react to the entire thing. Therefore, it's a combination of the full movie along with my full reaction to it. There are no heavy editing in my full-length reactions like you see on the YouTube videos because there are no copyright issues. The movie is not mirrored, no cuts, all the dialogue and the music is available along with all the scenes of the movies which are sometimes missing on the YouTube videos, again due to copyright issues. Any of you who enjoy my videos over here will definitely like my videos over at Patreon, where the content is completely ad-free and you have early access, and also you get to vote for what movies I should watch next. So this is just an update for you. I hope you have a lovely day wherever you are.